Well, hey guys, today we're going to make a contact sheet full of mirror images in Pixlr E. There are a few versions of Pixlr. We want to make sure we get Pixlr E. So we're going to go to Pixlr E. And then you're going to find your contact sheet and you're going to open it up in Pixlr E. So here we go. We're going to open image. Mine is called Caitlin. We're going to open that up. Just let it default to full HD, apply, and there we go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is rotate your contact sheet counterclockwise to make your contact sheet horizontal. We go to page rotation and rotate left. Page rotation, rotate left. There we go. Next, we're going to want to scroll with your mouse wheel or use Control plus or minus to zoom in as much as possible. On this small screen, I can't go much bigger than that. But you can also use the space bar, which will bring up the little hand. And at some point, you'll need to use the space bar and move your image around on some screens. Okay, next step. We're going to use the marquee select tool to select only the left half of the far left row of images. So the marquee tool is this guy right here. And we're going to drag it up from the very corner of this far left row of images. And we're going to be as careful as we can in trying to guess just half the width. That would be the overall width of the negative. We just want half the width, about like that. All right. Once we've done that, we're going to Control C to copy the selection, and then immediately we're going to Control V to paste the image. We go back here, got our selection, Control C, Control V, and it will usually go right to the middle of the contact sheet, so it's there. Now, we're going to go to, we need to flip this selection over. So we're going to go to Edit, Transform, Flip Horizontal. So that just mirrored it and made it backwards. And next we're going to go to the Arrange tool because we're going to move that into place. So we click the Arrange tool. That will allow us to click and drag this image. Okay, now's where you might need to zoom in a little more here to get these lined up just right. You're going to nudge it until what you see on either side of this seam is a mirror image of what is to the left. You can see there I've gone too far. I've gone too far that way. You want to just nudge it right in place. And when it gets really close, sometimes you can use the arrow keys to just move it a pixel at a time. All right. Now you might want to just scroll back out. And next we're going to go to continue that process all the way across. So we're going to go to the next row here. We need to go back to the marquee tool and select half of that next row. That wasn't quite half. We're going to try that one again. Like that. Control copy, Control paste. Okay, so you may get this error as well. You'll notice there's nothing to paste. So I am on the wrong layer and I'm not sure how that happened, but what we've got to do, if it says there's nothing to paste, it means we're trying to copy just out in space. We're not on the actual document. So we need to go over here and click on the background, which is the actual scan of the contact sheet. So we Control copy, Control paste, and there we go. Again, we go to Edit, Transform, Flip Horizontal, Oh, nope. Then you got to move over to that move tool again. I made a selection. Now this is something you guys will probably do as well at some point. If you make an errant selection, just go up to select and deselect. Now there's the original that we wanted. We've already flipped it. So we go to the arrange tool and we're going to drag that over. I'm going to zoom in so I can see. All right, there we go. And then we just work our way on down the line. Okay, I found the image. This is what it's going to look like once you have finished. Hopefully you will have some images as interesting as these, and we'll talk about what's going to happen with these things a little later. Hopefully, as you look closely, you will begin to see these strange creatures like this little weasel face here, and there are others that are mysteriously appearing in among these cool images. So this will get you started. Those are the basic techniques. Once you get them all, once you get the entire row done, you're going to want to go to Layer, Flatten Image to merge all the layers. That's up here, Layer, Flatten Image. And what that does is that makes them all on a single, basically, sheet of photo paper. And then you can save that. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to save it. File, save, and you can just use the defaults here. Now, that is if it defaults to JPEG. We definitely want to save a JPEG and high quality, and then you're going to want to save that to your Google Drive. And if you can't go directly to your drive, just save it first on the desktop of the computer or device you're using. Now, one other thing that is really interesting and is mentioned in the instructions is you can flip the whole thing vertically and you're going to see a lot of different really interesting stuff. So if we go to page rotation, I have trouble grabbing that sometimes. Flip vertical, it is flipped over like this. So now we see very different stuff, which is also quite cool. Okay, have fun. That should get you started.